I'm going to analyze gold once again, starting from the daily time frame. And yes, we are in a new week, right? So basically, I see that gold did break out of our last high, the multi high, which was this level right there. And now I see gold, trying to cruise above that level. Good. So all we need to do is understand what price is doing around that zone. If we continue seeing more buys opportunity, then I think we should go on with our buys. And yesterday I was also trying to see if I can catch a buy, but let me just show you over here. Right here, we see gold just pushed all the way up, right? So gold never gave me an entry opportunity, so I never caught this upward move, which is still okay, guys. You understand? So my policy states that if I don't see my edge, then I won't take my entry. I just let the market go, right? So that is still the same thing that gold did, I believe, last week. Right here, I was still looking for buys, and she never gave me a buy opportunity. She just pushed all the way up, right? So I think that's around 8,000 points, which we can say we missed that, but it's still okay. Remember, we only sticking to our trading rules, right? So let's just go back to the H4 real quick and add in our trend. So we had a touch. So basically, I think yesterday gold went back maybe to retest this level, which she never touched. So right now I think I'm just waiting to see if gold can give me a good pullback, of which maybe if she does, I'll see maybe if she gives me an entry opportunity, then I'll go in for buys, right? And if she doesn't do that, I'll still let it go. So let me just adjust that right there. I think that makes sense. So basically, I think I'm just waiting to see maybe if she continues dropping and touch this level, then that will be a good sign to go up. So right, let's just have this level marked out, because that is where we had our impulse phase, the beginning of that impulse phase, right? So this should be a good place for me to go in for longs, targeting right there. Correct. Now let me see another pair. Let's talk about GBP, maybe GBP USD, or even GBP JPY. So I don't know if I have any drawings. Yes, I do. So I'll remove everything. So I think I should start from the weekly time frame on this joint and see what she's been doing. All right, now GBP USD, to me, still in a downtrend, though we see that the market kind of hit this level right here. Let's just mark out that level right there and try to mark out also this is a high right there. Now for us to see maybe GBP USD maybe going with this downtrend, so I think let's just have this. I think we should just see maybe if she breaks out of this support right here, then that should be a sign that she might continue dropping. But then for now, we just need to understand what she's doing. Now if we had another trend right here with this downtrend move, this trend right here, let's just go to the daily time frame and adjust our levels. I think that makes sense. 1, 2, then right there. Now the first thing I've noticed from the daily time frame is something like a bullish flag. I don't know whether you guys can see. I'm talking about this right here. Right, so to me that might be a good continuation, maybe to go back to the top, right? But at the same time, this should be a anticipated target. Sorry about that drawing. Let's just make sure everything is making sense and looking so neat. So that should be our first anticipated target. That is if we get our our buy opportunity. So if I clone this and drag it below, you see it makes sense, right? So with that being said, let's just go to the H4 real quick and understand what GBP USD is all about. Now yesterday the market opened with a crazy gap right here. I don't know what she was thinking, but I think today the market has filled that gap, right? So remember previously, I believe on Thursday I was looking for GBP USD buys because I saw this as a bullish flag. I believe so. I believe that this was the place right here, and the market did give me a good entry opportunity. That is on Thursday, right? So when I took that buy right there, having my stop loss below, then the market went and stopped me out, which is still a good thing. Why? Let's just see if we have our trend right there. So that was the problem. I was taking my buys right here instead of waiting for price to go back to hit this third touch right there, which she did. You understand, right here, before we see now GBP trying to go up. Now for us to confirm a good buy opportunity, let's just mark out this level right there. So all we need to see is GBP USD breaking out of this high that it created right there, something like this. Then now we should be anticipating a pullback of this trend of ours. Then that is when we should be looking for amazing maybe longs. Let's just remove this for now and extend our joint. In fact, let's just have this right here and start our trend from the immediate right there. So we have our 1-2, something like that. Now we anticipate that now once we see GBP USD breaking out of this structure, probably she might not retest this level. Maybe let's just have this and try to extend this maybe somewhere around that. Right now she might break, because the market won't go up in a straight line. She will try to go maybe this way and maybe something like this. Right now, once we see GBP USD behaving in that manner or that perspective and get our entry properties, basically this is the best place to go in for our good longs, maybe targeting back that level right there, which is a good amount of points. You understand? Now let's just try to look to the left side. Maybe we might be missing out something amazing or important. So this is a good zone. Yes, just like we marked that before. So yeah, that's a level that should be watched out, right? So I believe once she touched this level right there, then this bounce or this pullback might be a good sign, to see maybe GBP USD breaking out of that zone, maybe to target this level, which is a good thing. Now if it doesn't do that, then I think I'm not going to look for anything until GBP USD breaks out of this support level, which is kind of strong. You understand? Now let me see, maybe GBP JPY, but then something about XJPYs, the markets have been moving sideways. You understand? So I don't know what they've been thinking. So let's just go back to GBP JPY and start from the weekly time frame probably, and understand what she's been doing. Now if you look at this, yes, we understand that over here this is like a bearish flag, which is still okay. But now what is price doing? Right, we've seen a high low, high low, but then instead of market bringing out of this to create a new high, respected, then dropped. So let's just have our trend from this level 1 2 3. In fact, let's just start from the immediate 2 1 2 right there. Good. Now we've seen GBP USD playing around this support level for a while. Once we hit the daily, we should be understanding what she is been doing. Right now my anticipation was, if she wanted to drop, let's just have a trend right there. For me to go in, let me just flip my joint right there. For me to look for an amazing selling position, I was anticipating a first touch, second touch. Now I was anticipating GBP JPY to come back, give me this third touch right there, and start looking for my sale. But then I believe this was on a Friday, she never gave us that touch. So let's see what the H4 is doing right there. Over here we are seeing our left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So I never took this selling position. Remember, the screen is flipped. I never took the selling position because why? The market never gave us that third touch. Remember my rules, guys. Now this is the same scenario that we've seen on GBP USD. This is why I don't like taking my entries off this flip zone. Let me just adjust this right there. Now if I did take my entry off this flip zone, I don't like this habit, right? So that is like the same thing we did on the GBP USD on Thursday. Took my entry before seeing price touching my trend line, then guess what? The market just reversed on me. It's just the same thing. Now if I did take GBP JPY for instance, something like this, then I probably the market might have done this, then now takes me out, hit this third touch, then that's when she drops. So I'm okay even if I see price continuing to drop. I don't have a problem with that. Why? Because I just want to be with my rules. stick to my rules. Let's just have that for instance, anything goes, because I don't want to have bad habits in the market. Just stick to my rules and follow the rules. If I don't see the market giving me my opportunity or my edge, then I won't take that trade. I'll just let the market do its thing, right? Don't need to kill myself. Oh, I missed this opportunity. No way. Just let the market do its thing. For instance, this might be just an expanding channel. We're just trying out things right here. You understand? As long as it makes sense. So if I go to the H1, let's see what she's doing. So like we said before, I think I should just wait for my entry right there, and maybe wait for that drop, then have this marked out right there. I think it makes sense, right? Now once I see GBP JPY coming back right here, gives me my entry properties. Basically I'm going to look for my amazing sales. So I'll flip this joint right there and have my alert right over here. Wait for it to be triggered, and once I get my confirmation, basically I'm going to look for this GBP JPY sales, and this should be my first target. Basically depends on the stop loss size, right? If price gives me maybe a 30 pips stop loss, then that should be 90 pips as a target, right? So let's just wait and see what GBP USD has in store for us. I think this makes sense, because why? We have a first touch as anticipated, second touch. Now we are anticipating the market to give us our third touch right there. Also, if you look at this clearly, basically I've seen that we still have this a possible double top. You understand? Maybe right there the market plays around before dropping. So I think this one makes sense. I'm going to add GBP JPY2 to my watch list and see what she's going to do. So I'll delete this real quick. Come on, baby, give me that. Right, then I have this as a possible double top. Correct. Now check out my Telegram link in the description box below, guys, and adios, my amigos. Peace.